Hello, this is Erica, not BIOS, Tech and Reviews, and today I'm reviewing OWZ Heated Gloves. Now, there's some things I believe about this and some things I don't. Mind you, I haven't tested everything yet whatsoever. And one thing I don't really believe is this so-called waterproof. Okay, let's do that again. Waterproof. Yes, they are going to be pretty much windproof. Because I don't believe that, I'm going to test that right the heck now and put these gloves... one of these gloves in water to see if it goes through, because what I think they mean is that it can get wet and it will keep on working. And what's the verdict? Okay, they are waterproof / resistant, because I can think I could feel a little bit of water get through, but yeah, I poured some water through the tap and the water was dribbling off the glove. Okay, so OWZ, you didn't lie. So thank you. But I'd still call it water resistance, because water would eventually get through if I was doing lots of work and stuff like that. But it, for the most part, water just comes off it. So if it's cold winter, you're not going to probably get wet whatsoever. So the batteries we have here are standard type of batteries. So let's face it right way around. So these are 3,000 milliamp hours each. So we have a carrying bag, because that comes with the gloves. So if you really want to put your gloves somewhere, if you really give a hoot about that kind of thing, we have a little user manual, which is, yes, indeed little, but then again, it's heated gloves. So how much information do you really need for your heated gloves? And then we have our charging brick. And let's see what the power rating is of this darn thing. So now you can read it, and let's see what it tells me. So output power is 8.4 volts at 1.5 amps. That is actually pretty good. Most of these power bricks for heated gloves are 0.5 amps. 1.5 means we should get decent charge time. Specified charge time from empty is 3.5 hours. And yes, I do believe it, because they do seem to charge fairly fast. I've only charged them once so far. Always give them a full charge before full first use. And I can feel a little bit of water through this. So yeah, like I said, it's water resistant more so. Press the button. No, it's not turned on. So you hold the button 1, 2, 3 seconds, like most gloves. And we press the button and you can change our heat levels. So let's see, press 1, 2, 3. But if I press it fast, oh yeah, it's still working, okay. And to turn it off, I'm gonna press the button for about 3 seconds. And there we go. For comfort level, I'd give these like an 8, maybe 8.5 out of 10. These are actually comfortable. There's nothing wrong with these. There's nothing that's going to really be annoyance like some other gloves I reviewed. Thanks, Toms. Anyways, these are OWZ. And these ones are comfortable. For any more comfort than this, generally you're going to be paying a lot more, but yeah, these are actually decent. And on high, within seconds, you can feel the heat. So when it comes to heat, I can feel the back of my hand, so the back of my thumb here, and the back of my fingers, and I think a little bit around the sides. But not necessarily the top, but that is fine. These are going to be nice and comfortable in the winter, shoveling and whatnot. On low heat, it's kind of slow, but you can feel a little bit of heat. So if you don't need really hot heat, this will definitely be sufficient. Now, if I was on medium heat's, yeah, decent. So you're not gonna have any problems with really warm paper hands unless it's super, super cold. But even super, super cold on hot, on high, this is not too shabby whatsoever. Now my fingers are about 8 inches, and let's go through some sizing. So this particular one is almost perfect for my hands. And this is about 8.25 inch. So just almost perfectly 8 inches. And I'm using medium size. So for a guy, I do have small hands. And now let's find out what the actual battery life is rated at. The one weird thing though, before I do that, is these clip together. You can see there's little clips, so when you receive these, they're going to be clipped together. And there's also this to keep your hands from snow getting in the middle of it. Great thing to have. But one thing I don't understand at this moment is, what is this? So when set to low, these gloves are supposed to last 6.5 to 7 hours on low heat, which isn't too shabby at all. How about a medium heat? Well, on medium, we're looking at 3.5 to 4 hours. Okay, that's good. That's good. On high heat, 2.5 to 3 hours. So that is decent. There are gloves I've seen with bigger batteries. Of course, bigger means heavier. So this is your happy medium, where you can actually use this for a decent amount of time for doing normal work. Now, if you're using this at a job and it's really cold out, you may want some extra batteries if you plan to run on high heat. Now, in order to maintain these gloves, they recommend you do not wash, you do not wring out, you let dry normally. You're just gonna clean with a damp cloth if they get dirty, because otherwise, believe what could happen is they're going to become less waterproof or less water resistant. So in terms of pricing, at this moment in time, these are only $100 Canadian, which probably is around $75 American. Super good deal. I super can't fault this. Super good deal. If you want to get a pair of heated gloves, not liners, but gloves, so far, for the price point, you can't go wrong with these OWL ones. And yes, I purchased these myself. I simply looked for some gloves that were heated so I can wear something other than liners when I go out and say shovel, because I live in northern Canada and the weather is not always agreeable to going out in the cold without some nice warm hands, and I hate the cold. So this is Eric of Not Bios Tech and Reviews. Thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, leave the comments below, because yes, I'll be taking these gloves with me. And I'm moving down south, by the way, for the winter. Seems like a good idea because I don't like cold. And that's the way to do it. Thanks again for watching, and have yourselves a most wonderful day.